What's up everyone, my name's Al from GamesRip, and today we are checking out the Harlequest game, Kickstarter. Now, obviously I did originally mention this game about a month or two ago, might have been longer than that, but this game has been burning along, and let me tell you, it's looking absolutely fantastic. That is no joke. It's really no joke. Anyway, so what is basically happening is there is going to be a Kickstarter in April. There's also going to be a demo shortly, so that should be interesting, and it's going to be playable at some expos this year as well. So let's take a nice little deep dive into what they're actually going to have on the Kickstarter. Now, there is going to be 5 tiers. That's right, 5 tiers to the Kickstarter. First one, or first option, basically being support the project. Obviously, we don't have any prices here, but we're just going through what the actual stages are, or the different tiers for the Kickstarter. So that's right, it is going to be Tier 1, supporting. There's also going to be Tier 2 and 3. We're going to have digital only essentially, which will give you, that's right, not just the Dreamcast version of the game, also the PC version of the game, so both versions as digital. Third option is going to be the physical release. Now, I didn't actually ask, will the physical edition also have access to the download, the digital version? Not quite sure, so obviously as soon as I get that info, I'll let you know. This is the most interesting one to me, is obviously the collector's edition, which is obviously going to be all singing, all dancing collection for the Dreamcast physical edition, with some metallic image cards, as well as a few different bits and pieces. Like I said, some of these are also going to have enamel pin badges and things like that. I think the actual initial tier, the support tier, will have things like some goodies, like enamel pin badges and stuff like that. So that's great, that is awesome. And then there's also, the one that really kind of interested me was tier number 5. Now, the reason I say that is because it's the developer edition. So that is going to be basically access to the game's source code. And then they're also going to basically offer the idea that if you do go down that route of the developer edition and you want to create your own games of using the source code as a kind of baseline, they're going to be able to basically aid with your own projects. So that's an interesting one to me, because you don't see that on Kickstarter really ever. So that really is interesting. Anyway, the more clarity will come around this as soon as the Kickstarter actually comes. Like I said, it's aiming for April. Yeah, I don't have the specific date, but it is going to be in April. Now, obviously, I did ask what was the actual inspiration for the game. Apparently, Alice, as in American McGee's Alice, Gauntlet, you could imagine, obviously, because it is kind of that Gauntlet kind of style. So I think this is looking great. I mean, you have a great thing. That's right, 2-player co-op. Who didn't want that? Same couch co-op. That's one thing that we just are missing from games nowadays. It's going to be part of Harlequest. Who knew? Love it. Anyway, I hope you've liked this. Let me know what tier you're going to go for when you're backing it, because obviously every Dreamcast fan should be backing this when it goes live in April. Let me know what you think. As always, like, comment and subscribe. It's Al signing out.